Okay, what up, world? This is Alive, coming to you here, representing Nerdy Rhythm, and I just got out of watching Blue Beetle. Quick out of theater reaction here. I thought the movie was fantastic. I thought it was great. Is it anything like? Now I use fantastic, kind of liberally here. Is it like the greatest thing I've seen this year? No. But it's absolutely the greatest thing that DC has put out in a long time, okay? I feel very confident saying that now. And on top of that, being Puerto Rican, all I gotta say to my Latinos, show out for the Latino community, show out for this movie because it was it really shined a light on us. It really, especially shined a light on Mexican Americans. It shined a light on the immigrant story, some of the struggles as well, and it shined a light on some history also that I am too uninformed to speak on right now. So y'all gotta, it's something that I want to look up because it really highlights certain things in the movie, but that's an aside. This movie was just great. The storyline was great, the center on family and the importance of family, which is not something you really see these days in media and film and especially in comic book movies. Like this whole, it leans into it strong, and I loved that. I love that dynamic. The family had a role to play. The family was important. They weren't just, George Lopez kills it. He was not just, there as a filler or a stupid role or anything like that. He kills it. Just everyone. The acting was great. There's a few things that are in there that are kind of like, all right, but it wasn't like out of place like I felt like it was for The Flash, I really felt like they stayed in their lane while at the same time branching out and doing things that I didn't expect. The fight scenes, honestly, it made me want to see more of Blue Beetle. It made me want to see that, and I fell in love with this character during one of the greatest, excuse the wind, it's windy out here in Manhattan, but I fell in love with Blue Beetle during one of the greatest cartoons that I will defend till I die, which is Young Justice. That was my first introduction to Blue Beetle. Loved his character. This just made me love his character even more. So I'm looking forward. I hope that James Gunn and Peter Safran really implement him in... Okay, all right, come on, stop honking. I really hope they implement him in the new DCU. I hope that we see so much more of him and his family. And, make sure you stay for the mid-credit scene. The end credit scene is you really don't have to. There is one. It's a little jokey joke type of thing. It's not crazy. But don't feel like you have to stay for that. Mid-credit is definitely an important one. That also gets me excited for hopefully a second Blue Beetle. Or whatever they do with this storyline. So I was thoroughly impressed. I really was. I had a good time. I had tears in my eyes. I laughed. Not all the jokes hit. And some of the things that the choices that were made was all right, that's a little too much for me. But overall, I really, really had a great time with this movie. I want to see it again. There you go. That replay value determines everything to me, and this has replay value. So go catch Blue Beetle. It was fantastic. It was a great time at the theaters. See it with your family. Latinos come out strong, and had a great time. Let's put this in the category with Guardians of the Galaxy and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse this year. Let's put that in. It's in that category, and I think it's worth the purchase of your ticket. So, a deeper review with spoilers to come. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay nerdy. Peace.